Fandango released the most anticipated movies of 2023, and that list really did surprise me, because there's some films that just weren't on the list, and then I felt there were some that were just way too low. But starting with number 10, at number 10 we have the Super Mario film. I'm actually quite excited for this. I'm a little bit skeptical about Chris Pratt's acting. Not gonna shit on this movie until I actually see it. I love that Universal's taking control of the franchise, and I love the ensemble cast that they have, so I'm not gonna write this one off. At number 9, Creed. Originally, I thought this would be a lot higher. I mean, you got two actors that have been in the MCU, and for some people, that's a selling point. But really, I'm just here for Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan's directing debut, and some solid IMAX action scenes. Then, of course, Hunger Games, starring Hunter Schafer. I kind of checked out on Hunger Games, like, when it was the second one. It's gonna be weird seeing a franchise without Jennifer Lawrence as the lead. I don't see myself seeing this film, but maybe it can change my mind. I gotta see a preview or something. You're gonna have to watch the rest of the films. Then we got Tom Cruise, the last movie star in Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. I've been a Mission Impossible fan since I was a youngin'. Tom Cruise has been consistently testing his body at the age of 60. I see this movie breaking 500 million if it is as good as Top Gun. I really want to know where they're taking this franchise, and I hope that it can come to a great close. Tom Cruise made the Mission Impossible franchise bigger than it's ever been, and because of that, he's cemented as a GOAT. Now at number 6, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. This movie's been delayed 17 times. It's one of 3 movies to be preserved by Warner Bros. The first movie made $1 billion. Will this movie crack $1 billion? Plus, it's Jason Momoa. He's a cool guy. Right now, the pressure's really on him to carry the DCEU. If this movie is any better than the first one, I do see it being successful. I would hate for this to be a box office bomb, but time will only tell. I honestly felt that Indiana Jones 5 should have been higher. This project has an Oscar-winning director, one of the greatest actors of all time, and an overall solid premise. The CGI and the stunts will absolutely be upgraded, and so will Harrison Ford's look. They had this man looking 30 years younger. Plus, I love to see another film that just makes Yahtzees look foolish. Then at number 4, John Wick is back. I've always loved Chad Stahelski's work. He's had years of experience with stunt coordination, and Keanu Reeves is a likable personality. Plus, if you're throwing in Donnie Yen and a bunch of other talented actors, this film is absolutely going to deliver. 3 comes as no surprise. It's a movie with Jonathan Majors in it, and so far, he hasn't fumbled the bag. Throw in Bill Murray, and you have me sold. Hope this movie comes to a conclusion and ends the Ant-Man franchise correctly, but I'm not surprised that Marvel's on top. Then, of course, Spider-Verse, arguably one of the greatest animated franchises ever, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was the best comic book film of the year. Then lastly, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, the farewell to James Gunn at Marvel. This movie's gonna have me in tears. I can already tell. When James Gunn wants to get serious, he'll get serious. And somebody in this movie is kicking the bucket. It's gonna have me in tears. But I think for me, my most anticipated film is Creed. What's yours?